Just as the driver unloaded the luggage from the vehicle, Annie immediately dragged away her suitcase, but as she walked toward the exit, the platform suddenly lost power, which made Annie feel uneasy. She quickly dragged her luggage and rushed toward the elevator. The lights came back on, but the elevator was under maintenance. Annie had no choice but to retract the handle and lift the luggage. At that moment, the weight of the suitcase felt wrong to her. However, before she could even descend 2 steps, the suitcase slipped from her hands. Annie immediately picked up the suitcase, but she began to wonder. She clearly hadn't packed that much. How could the suitcase be so heavy? After reaching the platform, she turned the suitcase around to examine it carefully. Only then did she realize she had taken the wrong luggage. Annie quickly placed the suitcase on a bench. Just as she was about to check if there was any contact information inside, a foul smell hit her face, which made her very curious. So she immediately opened the suitcase. But when she opened it, there was nothing strange inside, just a few photo albums. But why would photo albums smell so bad? This made Annie even more curious. Then she flipped open the albums, only to discover they were filled with bloodstained women's ID cards. Each ID card also had a small tuft of a woman's hair stuck to it. She was so frightened that she quickly closed the albums, shut the suitcase. As she was hesitating whether to call the police, she heard whistling coming from not far away. She carefully turned her head and saw a man approaching her, reminding her that she had taken the wrong luggage. Annie was too scared to look him in the eye. She could only lower her head and look at her own suitcase. But the man slowly walked forward and touched the zipper area of the suitcase. Annie nervously clenched her fists, afraid he would discover the suitcase had been opened. Fortunately, he only extended the handle, then started to leave while whistling. However, before he had taken 2 steps, he stopped in his tracks.